Text like Nike, let me give you a good night kiss.
Hey YouTube, it's Check Like Nike back with another NBA reactions video. So with the season getting closer, the NBA is setting more things in stone, one of which is the NBA jerseys. The rookie class of 2017 took a photo that showed off the new Nike jerseys since the NBA lost their contract with Adidas. The first thing I noticed with this photo was the Jumpman logo on the Hornets jersey. Now everyone has the Nike swooshes and Jordan is owned by Nike, but better yet, the Hornets are owned by Tar Heels legend Michael Jordan. So now the jerseys themselves aren't all that different besides the Jumpman, which I totally dig. I think it looks really nice and clean on there. Now the next guy I noticed was the Clippers Thornwell. Now the Clippers just rebranded about 2 seasons ago, so a second jersey change in this amount of time seems pretty unnecessary, since they just switched from this older style. But the new ones are pretty different too, not such a subtle change, although I can't say I don't like them. I think they're a lot more simplistic and likable, and Blake looks pretty cool in it. There's no left-hand side ad on it, but there is a Nike swoosh on the right-hand side, and I especially like the lines down the sides of the shorts, but you can see them here in DeAndre. But just because Blake and DJ are wearing the new Clippers jerseys, we can't forget about our guy CP3 sporting a totally new team's jersey over in Houston. As for the Rockets, their jersey is sort of the same deal, where we just have the swoosh at the moment, and the jerseys don't seem to have changed much. Spurs are looking the same way, as are the Lakers. However, Lonzo wearing his new number 2 jersey does bring out the minor differences in the jerseys. And the new ones seem to have a slight color alteration. I mean, I could be wrong, but they seem a lot more simpler and more solid, and a new material to the jerseys it looks like too. But I really do like them. Now the Kings are sort of the same deal, except they have a blue diamond almonds ad, which I kind of find odd and I don't really like it. But I guess it makes sense since their headquarters are located in Sacramento, and the teams are sporting ads from local brands. But as for the jerseys themselves, I really like how De'Aaron Fox is looking in the away jersey. Pistons don't look too different besides the usual new material and their Flagstar Bank ad, which again the headquarters are in the home state. Dallas Mavs just gave the blue swoosh as of now. Bucks are looking like the same with the new Harley Davidson ad. Not really a fan of how the orange ad looks on the jerseys, but I do like the Fear the Deer label at the bottom. Jason Tatum is showing off the new Celtics jersey, which is looking again pretty much like last year's, but we can see, like a lot of teams have, he has the clover on the waistband this year. And Boston now has a General Electric logo, which I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like it's kind of large. Again, the Philly jerseys are looking pretty similar to last season, but the letters, if you notice, have a red shadow. But I really like how that looks, and Markelle looks pretty cool, and the StubHub ad really doesn't bother me much since, ticket sales, NBA, all that stuff. I really do like the ring of stars on the waistband, which isn't new, but it does look cool. And of course, the brotherly love phrase at the bottom there. But overall, I think this is one of my favorites. New York's looking the same again, just with the swoosh and waistband logo, which is new for the Knicks. Jazz has 5 for the Fight advertisement patches, which I like it as it raises money for cancer and of course raises awareness as they'll be sporting these patches every day. Suns have the swoosh as of now, but the new jersey style is way more modern than last season's, and the letters are larger and bolder, which I actually love. Cleveland jerseys seem, pretty simple, not too different besides they added blue to the usual just yellow letters, as you can see on the number and around the neckband there. I do like them better than last season's, and again, the one for all for one label there at the bottom. So a lot of those teams look pretty similar, but one team that went for a completely, total different look is the Minnesota Timberwolves. If you've been around for a while, you know that the Wolves are my favorite team. I make a lot of edits for their players. Zach LaVine's my guy, who's of course now on the Bulls. And personally, I don't really like the new jerseys, and the Fitbit sponsor, I'm really not a fan of it. But we did rebrand, which called for a totally new look for the new era and new logo. And Carl posted his 2K rating on Instagram, and you can see the jersey in the photo, which pretty much sets it in stone. So this group photo shows home and away, and I won't lie, I do really like the away jerseys better, but if you look at the photo of this Wiggins jersey, it looks almost cheap and kind of like the foreign league jerseys to me. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I do like the away jerseys much better than the home ones. Now, for one of my favorite changes, I gotta say the Pacers look pretty cool in their new jerseys, with the circular lettering around the number. And although Paul George won't be rocking it this season because him and Russ are out in OKC, and for the record, OKC has some really cool shorts this season, but it's all good because Glenn and Miles are looking pretty happy to me. There is some controversy if these are a hit and miss, but I don't mind them. They're creative and unique as no other team really have ever done this, I don't think. Let me know what you guys thinking for these because there's just a lot of back and forth between people, but I think they're a sweet change in comparison to last year. But that's just about all. But let me know in the comments what you agree with and what you disagree with, and which team jerseys you're liking this season. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed.